It's been a while to my 5 subscribers. I know I haven't been uploading in the past, I guess, week, maybe a little bit more. Just wanted to kind of talk about what was going on behind the scenes. And let's get started with our new project as well. So basically behind the scenes, I eventually got my servo motor, I eventually got my batteries to come, and everything was working. And I was planning stuff out, and I was trying to do a kind of door open challenge, and I recorded everything for it. But when I tried to actually execute it and run it, it did not do well. It failed miserably. So yeah, now this is, I guess, my second servo project technically, but it's the first one that I'm going to show on YouTube because my automatic door opener just did not work. So we're going to be back here, first project, and I was thinking we started off with a bang, and let's make a catapult / trebuchet. Very easy to use with a servo motor. Just have it turn to a certain degrees and then launch something flying, have it go flying. It's going to be a little bit of everything, a little bit of wiring, a little bit of code, a little bit of building. And yeah, so let's get started. I can't wait. 2 things you need to make a trebuchet. 1, popsicle sticks, and we're using the best ones. And number 2 is some tape to put them all together. So I'm just gonna start making it, probably make the base, and then make a little holder for the servo, and then make the arm, and it'll all be good. So let's get started. And so there we have it, folks. This is the new catapult, and it gets the job done, hopefully. We'll see. So basically, just a quick run through. I made it so that it has a nice base with some flanks at the end to help it, give it some space to, wind all the way back. I'll secure the tape on this. And then I put some extra support in the middle, a place for the cord to go at the top, and then a foundation for it to sit on. And then basically now it's just the motor's gonna do the rest. I gave it a little bit of space to be able to turn, as you can see, like that. So yeah, now all we have to do is just make the code for this and then attach the end, and we should be good. All right, so now I'm just gonna walk through the code and see what I've written. I kept it really simple for this project. All we really need to do is initialize the servo and then basically tell it to go from its state, like from here, and then as it goes up, set it to this position and then set it back down to this position. And then repeat that with the presses of 2 buttons. So not really too complicated of code, but I thought it would be good to just showcase the CircuitPython as well, in case you were thinking of doing this for yourself as well. So I created a PWM out object which basically it takes the board.A2 pin, which is on the circuit playground. It's connected directly to that. And it basically says that this is going to be somewhere with an output of voltage for the servo, and it allows to identify the servo without explicitly saying what it is. It just gives a location as to where the servo is. And then here I create my servo by specifying that there is indeed a servo at this location where it would be outputting the power. And the servo here is from the Adafruit motor library, which you can import with the CircuitPython libraries. And then also we import the CircuitPlayground.express file here as well. And then looking at the code, basically on a forever loop, if button A is pressed, then it says for the range in 0 to 120, for every 5 degrees, it assumes that position, so it's gradually becoming larger and larger and larger. And what happens here is it says 0 position is kind of straight up. So what it does is from 0 to 120, it kind of resets it back to its original position so we can catapult it again. And then button B is the catapult button. So on the button B being pressed, basically for every angle between 120 and 0 with, I guess, kind of increments of -59. So it basically goes 120, and then 61, and then 2 down to 0. So it's a lot faster, a lot higher of a velocity. It just sets that angle to there, and then it just takes a little bit of rest so it would be easier to plot. But that's very negligible. It's just like 1 millisecond rest. So that's basically what the code is. Now let's see it in action. Alright, and now the moment we've all been waiting for, the test run. So I got my computer right here with the code. I got the Circuit Playground Express with all the alligator clips, the battery connected to it, all connected to the breadboard, which connects to our servo motor on the catapult mount over here with the spoon as the launcher. So I'm going to reset the position real quick. All right, and let's get our cannonball. So put this right over here. I'm gonna step back a little bit. All right, and 3, 2, 1. There we go. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. It was an awesome time to be able to make a catapult and be able to build as well as code with the Circuit Playground Express. And look out for more projects like these where I use CircuitPython to make increasingly fun and difficult mechanisms. So see y'all next time. Peace.